Okay, so I'm gonna do a quick let's play. This game is called Milk Inside a Bag of Milk Inside a Bag of Milk. I played it one time before, and it was an interesting experience. I'm actually unaware if there's jump scares in this game, so I'm a little bit worried about that. I know this is Japanese horror, and Japanese horror specifically creeps me out. Like stuff like, I think Yume Nikki is Japanese horror, and Aoi isn't really scary, but it's still kind of creepy. Alright, you know what? I don't know if there's jump scares, I don't know. I played this game like... I played this game back in 2021, 2022, and that was like 4 or 5 years ago now, so, yeah, let's just play. It's been so long since I've been out of the house that I completely forgot what words to say when entering the store. I'm going to the store. Who are you talking to? Shut up and go already. Well, I feel like this is kind of ignorant, so I'm going to say, who are you talking to? I'm imagining as if I were a character in a game. What if it helps me gather my thoughts? What game? Well, you know, there are games where you can see the character's thoughts right on the screen, you know. So I thought if someone's reading my mind, I need to be very focused so I don't blurt out too much. Take a deep breath of air. Hello, can I? Oh, I forgot. 19th attempt, and I'm failing again. I bite my lip in frustration. So once again, hello, can I get? Wow, that's a whole world more. Thank you. I'm trying my best. I think this time the I sound was longer than usual. Do you think that's it? Who knows? Hello, can I? I wish I hadn't said anything. Don't worry. Okay. By the way, you've been walking with your left foot on the pavement and your right foot on the grass for a full minute. What? Your right foot is frozen in the air. How much? 50 steps on the pavement and 51 steps in the grass. You have to undo the previous step. Hehehe. How do you imagine that? This is not the first time this has happened. You've been taught the right way, haven't you? Come on. I don't remember. I'm ready to burst into tears. Here we go again. So, step 1. Take a step back to get your foot exactly in your own footprint. Wait, what do you mean step 1? What then? It's already the 52nd. Oh wait, I'm going backwards, so then it's the 50th. It doesn't add up. Okay. Step 50. Take a step back to get your foot exactly in your own footprint. Can you rephrase it just a little bit? You can't just repeat the phrase without changing at least one word. People don't talk like that. You're hopeless. Make it sound like it's my fault. The store closes in an hour or so. You will be very, very guilty if you don't buy milk. Dang, really? Well, are you ready? Heck yeah. I carefully move my foot back walk carefully into the dense grass. Oh, we got to the store. As I enter the store, I turn to the first person I see. Hello, can I... Oh. Excuse me, what? Oh. Excuse me, what? Oh. Excuse me, what? Oh. You shouldn't have done that. He's obviously not going to change his line. You are the risk of ending up in an endless loop. What is he trying to tell you? Trying to scare you, but how does he know that I'm terrified of Deltarune? What's so scary about it? A frightening image when I picture it in my head. I can show you, explain. Oh. Something like that. It was unpleasant. So I'll just continue to ignore his questions. What? Oh. What? Oh. What? Oh. What? Oh. I gather all my will into my fist. Oh? Oh. My interlocutor, I definitely read that wrong, shook and crawled me away. You just repeated after him, and it worked. Do it more often. Wait, I said he crawled away. Did he really crawl away? I mean, I didn't even look in his direction. When exactly did you say that? Just now. Personally, I didn't hear it. You're just trying to distract me. But I know that my words were so discreet. Sitting by the shelf on the rack, there are bags of milk. We both stand and the milk flies on me here. Hey, slow down. Do you even remember why you're here? To buy milk. So buy it. Right here. What do you expect me to say? I guess something like, not here? Not here. Take the bag and go to the cash register. I guess the first sentence. And you, as if I was sprite, didn't pause before the second one. You want to rob me of my little victories? I sigh and reach to take the milk, or rather the bag with the milk inside. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag of milk. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag of milk inside a bag. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag of milk inside. Come on. 15 minutes before the store closes. Hurry up. I remember what these games are called. Visual novels. And by the way, the numbers are written there in full as letters. Are visual novels worse than books? But their authors are not lazy, so you don't get lazy either? Wait, I thought only your thoughts would be visible on screen. Not anymore. So watch your mouth, Ahem. Anyway, you heard me. Hurry up, or you'll get it at home again. I'm on my way. Hello, can I get some milk, please? Ew. You have it. Ah. wish not just the bag, but the milk too. Alright, can I have it, please? No. Please? No. But please, why not throw me out of the window to get back without milk? No. But why not? Give more. I don't have anything else. Wait, what? I hate you, you are pathetic. Pay for the milk. Really? What would I do without you? I take a crumpled up bill out of my pocket and hand it to the cashier. He starts to carefully examine it. It took about 2 days before he nodded contentedly and put it in the cash register. Thank you, goodbye. I walked down a familiar street past a gas station. A bag of milk unpleasantly tugs at my hand, reminding me of the days when I was in physical therapy. By the way, they gave me a bag at the checkout, so now I'm carrying a bag of milk in another bag. Don't think anything of it. I just love the pyramidal structure of the verbal constructions. The gas station is getting closer. How are you feeling? Thank you for your interest. I feel like a mile-long bar of ice cream. What is that supposed to mean? As if I'd tell you. I'm really interested. Look, the ratio of water to milk and the volume of air occupied by me is about 30 to 1. And yet, ice cream is not the best unless you want to drink more than that. Anyway, the road from the store to the gas station is a stick. And the road from the gas station to home is the ice cream. During today's walk, my body has been to every part of this path. Simple math. I see. I feel movement under my feet, asphalt grains, petrol stains. I try to keep my balance, and how do people move over something even as a city plane? Chant my heel toe. I count in my mind every meter of the path I walk. I even close my eyes for more concentration. Hey, watch out. Huh? I unconsciously take a sharp step to the side. The same moment, a huge bear rushes past me with a wild screech. Hey, I'm walking here. I cast a reproachful glance at the swiftly departing child. Its red eyes in turn look at me with mockery. Did you see that? How brazen. It was a truck. Oh, really? Although, if you think about it, are there bears with eyes on the back of the head? You could have died. Come on, are you really someone who would seriously want to kill an innocent girl carrying a bag of milk? The world is cruel and a dangerous place. I'm not the world you're talking about. My journey continues. If you think about it, when the road from the store has one intercepting property, it adjusts to me in the most bizarre ways. When I am in a hurry, all of the traffic lights turn off helpfully. When I feel like crying, a cloud appears over me and pours rain streams that hide my tears. Right now I can feel clouds slowly gathering over the top of my head. I'm sad. Are you sure this is really happening? What else could it be? Has it ever occurred to you that it's just all in there? It's not what the rain said at all. Apparently these pills don't work for me either. The pills have nothing to do with this. Please, I just want to go home and go to bed. I really, very grateful to you. Please don't mind. have to accept the truth. I guess that was the bad ending. Again? Oh, we can do it this time. Okay, so I'm back to where I was before. I just kind of skipped through it all and got back to here because I didn't want to read all that again. And just clicking through it really fast won't really entertain you or watch it. So just don't even say anything. You know what? There's no character in this. I want to talk to whoever is reading this right now. It could hurt if you say so. I forcefully squeezed my head and my hands and placed a thought block. Out of the corner of my eye, there was a small bench, the perfect place for cliche visual monologues. I moved closer, placed a noticeable weight back of the milk next to it, and raised my head to the sky. I just want to say, there's 3 endings. There's the bad ending, the good ending, and then another one I know because there's 3 achievements, one for each ending. Once I do them all, I will give my opinions on the game because I have some interesting things. Well, not interesting, but I have some things to say about it and why I think this game is interesting, if that makes sense. And I will kind of just rate it out of 10 as a mini game. Listen, I'm a little embarrassed. I realize that I'm going to sound crazy. The medications are becoming less and less effective, so ultimately things will happen painlessly, I hope. Do you know what I'm talking about? Well, I can type. There's like a little type thing. No. Please capitalize it. You're learning the narrative. No. Well, I'm not really surprised. I must be nothing like the model protagonist at all. To be honest, I haven't read many visual novels. Sometimes I regret it because now it costs me a lot of effort just to distinguish between letters and words. By the way, if you don't mind, I'd rather not name my diagnosis. Let at least you be the one who sees me for who I am. Even though I made you up, don't take that away from me, okay? Don't ask me for too much. How stupid does this all seem? From the very beginning, you've been following me, reading my delusional thoughts, hearing my silly conversations. I must seem crazy and weird to you. To you. Huh. What is it like to see the world through my eyes? Ever since something happened, all I see is red blood everywhere. No, don't worry about me. I got used to it a long time ago. Admittedly, I'd even forgotten what other colors look like. Come on. Those monsters from the store, they didn't scare me at all. After all, I know they won't hurt me. Sometimes I think that they themselves are afraid of me. Can you imagine that? By the way, if you want to ask me what happened, please don't. Promise? Promise. I'm serious. Of course, you couldn't help but ask. In the end, I'm just talking to myself. Sooner or later, I would have brought it up. So you're really that interested in what happened to me? I said promise. I won't waste time. Anyway, this is my dad. Some of his parts, at least. We do have a very difficult family, but despite all the problems, I never would have thought. Sorry, I shouldn't have raised my voice. Anyway, he jumped out the window and died. This is my last memory, then a long gap. Strange, very strange. Today is the first time I've ever been able to buy something in a store without a major incident. Of course, the medicine helped me, however. I think it's more your merit. I kept thinking, we mustn't screw up in front of all the reader, or oh my god, what will you think? I don't know why I decided to become a visual novel character for the sake of going to the store today, but it clearly paid off. Thank you. By the way, it seems to me that there are some boundaries in our communication. That's how I like it, huh? And yet, I've been so sad lately. I've been thinking more and more about what my life has become ever since my dad. Well, you know, day after day it's the same thing. I've tried so many medications that I hardly feel any difference between them anymore. As long as they help keep me on my feet, I'm happy. But you know what? Today is a special day because I have you. There's so much That was very rude of you. I don't want to say that. I'm not going to say that. They're opening up to me right now. Oh no. No, I don't want to say that. I'm not going to pressure you. I'm just advising you to go home. I understand. Well, dear reader, shall we go? That felt mean. When I get to my floor, I hang from the railing. Repeating this action every day like a ritual, I stopped being afraid of heights altogether. A few minutes ago, the effects of the medicine finally wore, so I just enjoyed the blissful silence. But I am under the influence of drugs, terrible and unpleasant melodies sound in my head, mixing with the sounds of the world around me. They create a terrible disorders in my head. I turn around and go to my bed. Uh-oh. Oh, this is the mom, I think. That scared me, though. It's like one of those porcelain baby dolls. Did you bring them milk? Please tell me they got the bag. They didn't leave it at the bench. Hi, Mom. Did you bring the milk? Yes, Mom. Did your new medicine help? Yes, Mom. Go to bed. Yes, Mom. Okay, so I guess that was the good ending. You got the milk, you got back home, and you get to go to bed. That seems like a pretty good day. Let's try Deo again. Deo seems to have been a good medication. I think the ending, the last ending is like you just have to be rude. Shut up. So once again, looking at it, wow, that's a whole world more. Thank you, I'm trying my best. I think tuck the eye was a little bit more. I think that's it. Oh, okay. I wish I had said don't insult those. By the way, you've been walking with your left foot on the pavement and your right foot on the grass for a full minute. What? My right foot is frozen in the air. How much? 50 steps on the pavement, 51 in the grass. You have to undo your previous step. How do you imagine that? It's not the first time this has happened. You're so stupid. Hold on, I'm gonna do a little bit of research real quick. Okay, so it seems I was mistaken. It turns out that no, there is not 3 endings, there's 2. There's the good ending where you are encouraging and understanding of the character and their situation and their disorder, and you sort of help them out. You basically just hold their hand all the way through it, and you are nice to them. And then there's the bad ending, you're mean, or you try and tell them that the things that they think are in their head, which is kind of true. But yeah, I thought there's 3 endings because there's 3 achievements. And yeah, I am sorry, I'm mistaken about that. Now, as for what I think about the game, I think the game is not specifically scary, it's more the atmosphere of a scary Japanese horror game. Like, you think at any moment a jump scare is going to happen. And I'm not saying some things might qualify as a jump scare in this, like when it flashes to the next screen and it's a scary image, but that's not really like a jump scare. It's more like going to the next scene, but the image to some people might be scary. It also just feels intense with the disoriented, creepy music, and even though it's not very high quality, there's like outside photos of places, but they're all pixelated, and it's dark, it's scary. It's like, imagine walking somewhere at nighttime, but it's like someone walking around at nighttime, but the images are very crude. That might just be me, but that unnerves me a little bit. the idea of walking around at night does freak me out personally a little bit, so yeah, that might just be me though. And then the whole thing with it being a girl with a disorder, walking around having to live her life, I think it's pretty good. I don't know what she has from the game. I feel like seeing her dad's death triggered something, and now she's like this because she said, I saw my dad jump off at a very young age and die, and there's a big gap in my memories. I think you guys should definitely, or anyone watching this, should definitely play this game. It's a fun little experience. There's multiple different dialogue options. From what I saw, I didn't see, there's like different paths that apparently lead to like different dialogue paths, but they lead to the same ending, but it's like kind of like filler conversation stuff. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great day and found an interesting video game. See ya.